morning guys, welcome to yet another video on our channel, The Autology. Today we'll concentrate yet another time on the second-hand car market. We bring to you the Hyundai Santro Xing. The Santro Z Plus back in the day was India's one of the most favorite cars. So in 2008, Hyundai released an update known as the Santro Xing, which featured yet another update in the late 2030s. That model included body-colored bumpers along with a redesigned front. Now, this early model can be bought at a handsome price tag of 90,000 to 1,40,000. Although looks are subjective, the Santro Xing featured a cute and tall boy design. The front profile is very nice and compact with a signature smiley box reveal. The side profile is nice and clean. This design also featured a longer wheelbase, which resulted in a good amount of leg space in the back. There is a good amount of ground clearance to help you in a better drive across the village areas. The rear boxy design of the Santro Xing is very nice and attractive. It features nice sweet looking conventional tail lamps, and all in all, there is a nice and compact finish to the rear. Now, the boot space of the Santro is quite decent, which is 218 liters. Immediately, you will notice a quite high loading lip, although fitting some of the luggages for your long highway ride should not be much of a problem. The dashboard of the Santro Xing is almost the same as its previous Z Plus. There are nice round Mini Cooper style AC vents and a nice compact central console for the music system mount and a new improved AC control switches. You have a large 3-spoke steering wheel with normal light switches and an analog trip meter. Now let's talk about the front seats of the Santro. The seats are not so comfortable. It has a good amount of back support and there's a huge amount of lack of under thigh support, because of which you may feel tired in the long journey. Also, a big point to note is a lack of leg space for the front driver. If in a comfortable sitting position, your legs will touch the dashboard. Now let's talk about the rear cabin space. The front seat is adjusted to my sitting position. The height for reference is 5 foot 8 inches. After that, you can see I have a good amount of leg space, and also I really can't complain about the headroom. The seats are very comfortable with a lot of under thigh support. Transmission tunnel is a bit high, because of which fitting a third person will be tough. And all in all, I can say that cabin is best suited for only 4 people. The cabin is quite airy with large windows, and you won't feel even a bit of claustrophobia inside this cabin. Now the Santro Xing has a good amount of lack in storage spaces. The glove box is quite small, and you will find small cup holders along the center console. Also, a point to be noted is that the driver's side has a small space for newspaper, and there is no space for bottle holders in any of the door panels. The Santro Xing is powered by a 4-cylinder Hyundai Epsilon engine, which produces a max power of 62 bhp at 5,500 rpm and a torque of 94 Nm at 3,000 rpm. The power delivery is quite linear, which is good for the city driving. In the highway, you will feel that the engine lacks a grunt and you will have to work the gears a bit more, and hence it is suitable for only the occasional highway rides. The handling of the Santro is quite decent, although the steering feels a bit stiff at lower speeds. It also tends to lose its weight at higher speed, which for my case I would like to be the opposite. Because of this, you may tend to lose your confidence at higher speeds. Although having said so, the car feels quite planted and stuck to the road at higher speeds. Now, the spring-coil suspension setup of the Santro is quite nice. You won't feel the road bumps inside the cabin, and the travel will be quite nice and comfortable. Now, let's come to a very important aspect. There's a mileage of the car. Now, the claimed ARI mileage for the Santro was 17.92 km per liter. But in the city, it being a second-hand car, you will only get a mileage of 12 to 14 in the city, and in the highway, if you drive light-footed, you might get a mileage of 15 to 17 km per liter depending on the traffic. Now let's come to the last portion of the video, that is the service and maintenance cost of the Santro Xing. Now the maintenance cost of the Santro Xing is neither too cheap nor it's too expensive, and it will be quite friendly to your pocket. The same goes for the maintenance perspective. There are lots of Hyundai service centers all throughout India who will easily service your Santro Xing. But the same can't be said about the local garages. In some of the rural parts of India, the mechanics are not so familiar with the Santro Xing and they won't be quite familiar with the car. So I would suggest go and have a check with a local mechanic before you go and buy this car. So what are the things to look for before buying a second-hand Santro Xing? The first thing I will suggest is do look on the roofline and on the sides of the door panel for any signs of rust, as the bodies of the Santros were known to develop rust. Secondly, do look under the suspension and check for any noises, as they tend to wear out with time. Thirdly, do look for the electrical connections, especially the power windows, as sometimes the winder tend to develop some faults. And lastly, do look under the hood for any abnormal sounds like the fan bell noise or any other sounds, as any parts of the engine are quite expensive. Now, what is the verdict for the Santro Xing? Now, the Santro Xing back in the day was a very good and compact car, but now in 2018 as a second-hand car, I will suggest you not to buy it. There is a very simple reason for it. The Santro Xing is a very good car, and the owners who maintain the car like this car will not generally sell the cars. Only the cars that are available in the second-hand market will be the cars that have worn out and have some potential damages in them. That's why you can buy the Santro Xing as a second-hand car only if you know someone who has maintained their car and who are willing to sell their car for a good price. Unless and until, don't go and buy the Santro Xing. With this, we come to the end of the video. Do give us a like and share the video, and do hit on the subscribe button to subscribe to our channel. Thank you. This is Orthology signing off.